I don't read the news, it makes me feel too disempowered. Instead of getting better, I just get more paralyzed by the weight.
So you've had time while this circus has gone on. So
Yeah.
you've had time enough to compare the log with the actual contents of the warehouse. You discover that there's 3 quarter cask barrels, which are about 40 litres, with the
Whoa.
smallest kind and easiest to carry of burnt treacle have gone missing. So quarter cask barrels of burnt treacle have gone missing. And a crate has gone missing with several sets of cheap raw iron tools, like picks, hammers, and wrenches. That's missing. The burnt treacle is used to preserve metal from rust and corrosion, and it creates rainbow reflections in the light.
Ooh,
If you see it.
grease.
Yeah, while you've So while you've took this manifest and paced up and down here and checked everything out, all these inventories, you find there's bits of black sludge occasionally on the floor. And again, it isn't burnt treacle. There is some of that dotted around as well.
At times,
There's also
oh, go on.
yeah, go on.
No, after you.
You find there's bits of there's dry spots among the oil spills where it looks like oil-soaked gravel of the floor was removed.
Interesting. Not sure what to make of that, but could I investigate the non-oil sludge and see if I can work out what it is?
Oil sludge, yes, you can give me some kind of tool to see if you can figure out what it is.
What we got
It's a
here?
+0 this roll.
Ooh, can I do a science roll?
Oh yeah.
That's a favoured skill, apparently.
Oh, that's cool, right? That means something good.
Add
Favoured skill
1d6
means-
plus the primary attributes modifier. So the skill is favoured, roll 2 times and use the higher results. Oh, so I'll get to
Nice.
roll it with advantage, I think.
Yeah, cool, yeah. Wicked.
Oh no, that's just for ranking up.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't read the title. I don't think I was reading.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, a favoured skill is in a different name.
Did not give me any bonus at all.
Believe you. No,
Yeah,
this is a normal roll. It's
Cool.
not. You don't get a penalty, but you don't get any bonuses either. Is it something that you've probably seen before? Maybe you have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it just makes you level it up quicker. Shucks. Well, I'll use it anyway because I want to level that one up so I
Yeah.
can get twice as many levels
Yeah.
in it. Even though I'm really bad at it. Now I look at it. So I got 27 in science.
Come on!
Oh, okay.
I'm rooting for you over
Wow.
here in the middle of this burlesque routine and indignant outrage.
There.
27.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
No. So you get 1 XP. You can't identify it, but it seems like when you smell it, it's quite bad. You dare not lick it or anything. You think it's something toxic, and you probably don't actually stick your finger in it. Say you get a pencil and you put a pencil in it and the pencil dissolves, you know what I mean? And then you're like, oh, perhaps I won't lick that. It's something bad.
I totally try sticking a pencil in.
Yeah.
Does it melt away?
Right.
Oh God, is it like that stuff in Who Framed Roger Rabbit that just dissolves?
Yeah. Two
That's
little
it.
cartoons.
the dip, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough.
Might it be apropos at this moment to give you a taste of the end of my performance where I'm singing, with a taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm sleeping under with a taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic?
You hear that outside as you.
Shit. She's running out of material. This always happens. Hurry over to the seat so I can get
That's the warning sign, yeah. Oh, God,
when he's all out of ideas.
Yeah, that's the signal. That's the I'm on the way signal. Hands up.
Breaks out the Britney Sparrow.
Oh my god.
I'm just like this in shame with like 6 of my legs. I'm just looking like, no,
Crying
no.
child on your back.
Yeah.
He's doing Britney.
Poor little Lucian. He's like, doesn't make me feel better. That's my parents.
I'm sure they're fine.
What? You said they got dashed on the rocks.
I'll explain why later, child.
Okay. All right. So, what are they called? Jeremy Clarkson and James May
Yeah.
lead you into the Mortimer. You just see the door open. And like, where do you want to be when they come in?
Oh, sat at the desk. Well. The security here is not very good, is it?
Oh, you're doing that
Slap
old.
my half pencil down.
You're playing the old hacker ethical hacking card. Yes. I
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. Try and put them on the back foot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we weren't true performers. We're here to test your security.
We'll be including this in our report to
Yes.
Gregorius Davis, I'll have you know.
And you thought we were performers. Ha! Pull tunes, I say, styling it out.
Yeah, Foon's distracted by a dressaging ant.
You fools. As if I would ever break out the Britney Spears.
Sparrow.
Britney Sparrow ears. That's it. Got it. Britney Sparrow ears. In a moment like this, how inappropriate. Honestly, then I shall remonstrate with them. I would like to use deception.
We all are.
Right. You want to do a deception roll?
I do.
On these couple of
Yeah,
bird guard.
absolutely. I want to put them.
Facts.
I want to leverage the fact that we're all together as a team. Put them on the back foot with this flawless plan. And use deception, please. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you want one of us to help you?
I thought you were.
Well, that's what I mean, but only one person can assist you. We can't both assist you. So.
Well,
I'll do it since this was
Yeah, I was going to say more
It
to
was.
it. Yeah.
Give me.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to say, that's saying,
Yeah,
Craig, you do it.
I've had enough of your help.
I've been quite successful, actually.
You have.
How do you assist? Do I just do a normal roll? It's just extra.
You give him
abilities?
You, I think you give them like your like 10% of your target. So if you've got like 50, they get
Ooh, look
five.
at you.
5.
into their target.
What did I get?
3.
I think it's
3.
Not
Better than
100%
nothing.
sure, 'cause
Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. Okay.
I'm not, you know, we'll find it properly for next time. We might have just poached that from other games because I'm not entirely sure that's true. But,
I'll have a look.
Quick, look up the
oh,
rules.
yeah, we'll say that for now.
Yeah. All right.
and
Yeah.
We'll find it properly later.
We'll use that as.
3.3 if you're allowed decimals.
Yes, please. Can we round up, please, to 10?
Round up to 4.
Okay. So what am I rolling again? Oh yes, I'm rolling a deception. It's got a base
You're on
45.
deception.
Deception, yes.
It's going to be opposed. If it's opposed, it goes by their skill, so you just get like a -10.
Oh, -10,
If you
but I
want to
also have a
receive them.
+3, right?
Right. Yeah.
So 45 minus 10 is 35, plus 3 is 38.
Yes.
Okay. Right, we'll crack on with that then. God. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Brilliant.
You're having such a bad night.
I am not doing so well in the roll department, but the burlesque dancing
So
and
you
the
get
toxic
1
Britney
XP
Spears is
anyway.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I get what?
Do
So
I get 1
Get
XP?
1 XP
1
anyway.
XP just for being a
no,
tit.
yes,
Right.
you don't.
Oh, what?
Sadly.
Like half
mean,
an
This
you
wasn't
can
my
find the-
idea. It was a terrible idea.
It was my idea, and
You
I.
can find the assist rules and tell me otherwise, then cool. But I don't think you do.
Hold on. I'm quite intelligent. I recall someone saying at least 10 minutes ago, it was my idea.
Oh, it must have been your imagination.
Well, anyway,
You see James May just getting a notebook and writing something down.
what are you writing down in that book? I say.
It doesn't say anything, and Jeremy Clarkson's like, oh, he doesn't say much. What is it that you actually? I mean, what did you say to him that you were trying to deceive him into again?
Well, I was trying to lead him to believe that all that performance was just flannel. It wasn't, in fact, a desperate attempt to get their attention.
It's just to test their security.
Yeah, we were testing their security, and everything. But I'm not
Yeah.
convincing at all.
Yeah, I find it a bit of a dilemma because trying to say to him that it wasn't really a performance,
Yes.
it was a distraction to test their security, and you've flubbed a roll so they don't believe you, so they think it was a performance.
I think I win always rounds.
It is being a bad performance. That's what it is, yeah.
The way I see it is we were trying to convince them that you're actually a competent investigator.
Well, I'm
and
failing
failed
at that.
In a way.
Or actually incompetent performance.
Yeah. Oh my
Incompetent
God, it's the
performance.
worst. My father would die if he heard about this.
Who's the troubadour's bitch here?
Me. All right, look.
And you hear,
Let me fess up.
Evolution's like, what's a bitch?
It's a male. No, it's a
Female.
no, it's just. Look, I'm a Vasafem. We call each other biatches, out of affection, darling, out of affection. It's
Hey,
just
biatch.
yeah. You can call me
Like, new word for the
biatch.
day. He's very happy.
Yeah.
Very good. Make sure you.
These people are investigating.
We are. So you listen to the child. They know what's going on. So anyway.
Jeremy Clarkson's like, all right, Lucian, what's going on? Have you found your folks yet? And he's like, no. People are investigators, though. They're going to find my folks after they look in this warehouse. Hasn't got broken into, right?
Lucian, my dear boy, you don't have to say everything that comes into your head.
He does. Oh my God.
At the door, you see the bug priestess woman looking in. He's meant to be like,
I forgot
How
about
about the priest?
Oh God. That's all we need is the zealots to get
that. If I'd
involved.
lobbed her in there, she would have just disintegrated.
like,
Smashed on the
Lucian,
floor.
are you okay, Lucian? And Lucian's like, yeah, bitch.
This child's
see?
gonna know so many swear words by the time we find his parents.
Right now, Lucian, just calm down on the biatch. Just shut the fuck up for a minute. Mummy's working.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Denise, you're such a dickhead.
I say.
Bitch.
Crap.
I can't take much more of this.
Lucian might have eaten too many Skittles. Maybe the face paint's like leaking into his skin and that it's made out of sugar or something.
Now, listen, Bucko, I say, and I'll march up to Adamant. Listen, Bucko, I won't tolerate that kind of slur. I've had quite enough of you throwing me up in the bloody air, ruining my performance.
Denise, my dear.
Yes.
You didn't need any help with ruining your performance. You did that successfully quite on your own.
I will slap you across
And
your
that's
cheek.
not an insult. It's just a clear observation.
I'm slapping this bloody impertinent ant across the cheek.
I'm made of shitting, so I can't feel it.
I've got shit in armour.
Yeah, just twang.
I do believe. Can I grasp him by just under the mandibles? Now, listen here.
Sure, we could.
Oh, it's
enter
very
into some
intimate.
PvP combat situation.
Yeah. Now, listen here. Everything's going terribly well. But don't think I won't slip this dagger beneath your chitinous plates. Don't think that for a moment. Right? Who's in charge?
Denise.
Who's in charge?
Realise how feisty you were.
Tell Mummy who's in charge. Come on.
Oh, Mummy, you can be in
Poor
charge
child.
any day.
That's more like it, darling, and I'll give him a peck on the cheek and flounce off.
Back to the desk by this.
This weird love-hate flirt relationship now.
Oh dear.
Oh, God, I can't help but think this would be a good time for a break.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
As we've gone off the rails. Mortimer's just been stuck there for ages, like, I've got stuff to do.
I kind of want to see where this goes, to be honest.
No, because I do not want to know what a bird ant mixed baby would look like.
Fade to black.
I wasn't expecting to see Steve being a dummy mummy tonight.
Oh God, yeah. And Adam Ant's become like a sub
Dumb bitch.
To be fair, you're already in like Shibari rope bondage already. So
Oh my God, this is after dark too saucy. We're gonna have to put some
got
kind
a
of
bit pink there.
yeah.
Jeremy, who was on guard last night? Was it you?
Oh, okay. So Jeremy and Jeremy Clarkson and James come in. And what are you two coming in as well? Flamingo and Ant-Man and Ant Child.
I think we'll like stand in the door. Oh, I'll stand in the doorway. Flamingo, Denise can go in.
I'll flounce in, giggling slightly.
Yeah, and I'll just like be in the doorway, like my legs.
Akimbo.
Yeah, just blocking the doorway. Yeah, like
Right.
weird.
So much
Well,
akimbo.
because previously I'd already announced that I'd managed to break in and prove their security
Yeah.
is terrible. And I'm trying to infer I know more than they think I don't.
So, Jeremy Clarkson sees you. Well, and James May. Oh yeah, James May.
James
was right,
J.
making
Bird.
notes.
Yeah.
May James Bird.
James May.
The canon is
Name's
James
J. Bird.
He's an insect. It's James Mayfly.
and Clark Jeremyson.
No.
Stop changing the names.
So, Jeremy Clarkson looks at Mortimer with more of a finally somebody I can talk to that's competent.
Terrible mirror. See, we've made you look good.
I see that you're the leader of these investigators, are you? And
I'm appalled.
I'm surprised.
Isn't it obvious? Yes.
It really is, it really is. What can we tell you?
Well,
Um,
were you here last night when this was broken into? Who was on guard here? I found your security very lacking.
he says there's never been a theft in this warehouse before, so I guess that's why the security's been a bit slack. The smugglers came after the blockade got set up. So remember talking about the blockade in the sea where they've stopped people like coming in with stuff. That's why everyone's like getting hungry and stuff like that. Remember talking about that?
So the theft happened soon after the blockade. Is that what you're saying?
Relatively. Trying to remember how long the blockade's been put in place for. I'm sure we've spoken about it before in the last session. I can't remember. Relatively, yeah. The blockade's very recent. It wasn't like put there last night or anything. But, yeah. They let's say Jeremy Clarkson was on duty last night and was like, I mean, he's a clerk. I think he's more of just a, he's not like a worker, like he's not one of the guys working stuff backwards and forwards. He's more like one of the guys with the inventory that checks things in and out, whatever.
Yeah. So it's called the quartermaster in a way.
Yeah. So Jeremy Clarkson's the quartermaster.
Oh, I'm sat at his desk.
Yeah. Why clearly he's given you like more respect than the performance that pretended wasn't a performance that he didn't believe that was a performance or something. Like, clearly you're actually an investigator. So,
Really?
What can I show you around? He says we've seen some sludge on the window. I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is. Yeah, I did put a pencil in it. Yeah. It's not good, is it?
And then he sees like the rest of his favourite pencil on the desk and looks a bit sad.
Yeah, world's greatest dad, but now it just says
yeah.
world.
Dad. Yeah. He says that he's seen footprints at the back where the window's broken. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he says there's some tracks in the mud out there. What they're for, what they're from. They're small footprints.
Let's talk treacle.
Treacle, yes.
Who could want... I see there's treacle missing. I've had a look around.
I see treacle missing.
What, didn't you know?
Well, he's like, I haven't had the time to check the inventory yet.
I've had the time to check the inventory. I've only been in here for about as long as a burlesque performance.
Yes, Jeremy, It seems like your internal investigation is really lacking, doesn't it?
I hear a voice from the window.
Yeah, he looks out the window and he's like, well, I'm a clerk, I'm not an investigator. Damn it, Jim. I'm not an investigator.
Who's Jim? I say.
Who's that?
Oh, hello.
I've come into the room because I heard treacle.
Yeah. Don't eat it. It's not food treacle, it's grease for like tools.
Oh, lubricant.
Yeah, it's lubricant.
Why would people steal lubricant?
Did someone mention
question. I was getting round to that.
Sorry, Mortimer, I'll behave.
Someone mentioned
No,
lubrication,
please.
I say, apropos of nothing.
Oh my god. We're all flocking in.
Yeah. The solution's like, yeah, bitch.
What? Where did he learn that language?
I just look at Denise.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. And the priest,
Isn't he a breath of
outside the door.
fresh air? Look at him and his glitter.
Melted face paint.
Glitter. Covered in glitter.
Don't let us detract from your investigation, Mr. Mouseman.
I'm
Please.
tempted to throw a chalk at him. What's your language?
Board rubber. Let's make that a child.
I will parry that chalk
No.
if I have the opportunity.
Yeah, no, I won't.
Threaten him. You could do a threaten with the chalk.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, I won't get distracted from the investigation because I'm a professional.
No. Clearly the one who's been hired from the Investigators Guild, not from the Burlesque Guild.
I never said I was an investigator. Clearly.
Exactly. Yeah. On the CV, did you lie on the CV?
I may have embellished a bit, yes. Don't we all?
Yes. Anyway, back to the task at hand. This grease that's been stolen, why is this such a hot commodity? Do you know anyone that would be after this? Surely it's not it's not the most expensive thing in this warehouse for sure.
Jeremy Clarkson's like, no, this isn't. Like, obviously, look at the fancy swords and whatever. These aren't the most things in there.
Well, Jeremy or James, I mean, this lubricant is used to like lubricate machinery, isn't it, and stuff. So, and stop metal from rusting. So, is any large factories or anything, including a lot of machinery, recently been opened up or built within the area?
No, I mean this is a little island. There's not very much on this island. There is just log back into alchemy that logs me out every time I'm away from it for a second.
Oh, it's logged me out as well.
Can't take too long looking at other stuff.
There we go.
Tactical. If you look on the tactical, if you put it on tactical mode, you can see the map of the island. There isn't really any factories or anything. I think this town is like the biggest place on there. There's a over to the right and the east side of the map, there's a place which is the Raccoon People's Fishing Village.
Is that Repos de Marais?
Repos de Marais, yeah.
And we're currently ensconced in this Yvgrod.
Yvgrod, yeah, that's right. You're over the other side.
I think it's become canon that Mortimer's not very good at words, so to him it's just Repos de Marais and Yvgrod.
Yeah. Yvgrod. Yeah, so there's not any like big industrial areas on this little island. In the bigger cities and stuff there would be, but not so much on here.
I mean, I'm guessing the blockade stops stuff coming off the island as well, isn't it?
The clan, the Raven clan, like Gregorian Davis, it's their clan that's made the blockade. Let me just read what this was.
We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Yes. I mean, if the blockade stops ships from leaving, it can't have left the island, can it?
Well, stands to reason.
This is
Excellent deduction.
common knowledge. Smugglers use the swamps and islands to dodge government authorities, so they don't pay taxes and stuff. And that's been going on for like years and years. But this Empress Loretta Pendry, who I think is like named on the letter that you got, it's like she's like the Empire woman.
Yeah.
She's ordered Greg Davis's clan to like enact the Empire's rule in this little island. So the clan hasn't had very much luck, and they've recently enacted a blockade, and that's to like stop smugglers and like catch smugglers and stuff. This is why you've seen the little that raccoon who was trying to sell like rotten fish. Because they can't
get the fish off the island. So yeah.
The blockade like stops them going fishing. I think the idea is that they can only go fishing if they pay the taxes or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So the blockade's kind of stopping them doing it. So
it stands to reason that the stolen treacle is still on the island.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't be able to smuggle it out easily.
Yeah,
I'm
so, yeah.
thinking it could be because there's a shortage of this particular sort of grease
Yeah.
that the common folk are missing. And I'm also getting the feeling that this Jeremy Clarkson fella is just a goon and is not useful in the slightest. But before I leave, I would like to put the thumb screws on him and see if I can rule out it being an inside job.
Ooh.
By slamming the pencil down and accusing him.
Thumb screws.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
delicious.
not literally.
Oh.
Figurative thumb screws.
Oh, figurative thumb screws. I think I might have some of those lying around somewhere. I say, patting my person.
Touch in your pocket.
Oh, what a shame I don't have thumbs.
Yes, it is a snag, isn't it?
Oh, look, Mortimer's being all authoritative.
Isn't he?
I am, yes.
It's quite
Turn around, I'll
Oh.
throw the pencil to the ground and say,
Yeah.
I think this was an inside job, Mr. Clarkson. Were you here on your own last night? And I'll try to...
We'll back him up to the hilt.
Okay.
I don't really believe he's
Intimidation or
done
something.
it, but I want to be able to rule it out. So, yeah.
Okay.
I've got command. Does that work? Or am I thinking about blades in the dark?
I used commands
I think-
to get their
I
attention.
think if
Pretty
you
intimidating.
want
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to use, because there isn't like an intimidation.
And intimidate. I've got
as such,
streetwise as well, which is to do with blending in with. It's like the opposite of etiquette
Yeah.
in a way. So it's blending in
Yeah.
with the common folk.
Corsican.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. I think whatever you can make a good case for, like even if I don't know, say you were like
Oh,
really good with a weapon, you could threaten him with a weapon and use your weapon skill or something like that. But
now you're
whatever you
talking.
can make a good case for.
Sweet. I'm going to draw my pistol and threaten him with that.
Oh,
Oh, I
'Cause
say.
I have a pistol.
he's getting really authoritative.
Look, he's getting out his gun.
All right.
I'll ignore the peanut gallery.
Oh, mouse with a
You're
weapon.
keeping something from me, Jeremy. Tell me what you
Oh,
know.
he's so butch, isn't he?
Even with the terrible drag factor of these two. at the door.
Drag?
He's also so
darling.
He's also so cute and fairy, though.
How dare you?
Cancelled out by Lucian going, yeah, bitch! You can have a +20 for a routine test.
God knows how. I'd like to support, if I may. I'd like to give a bonus.
Oh, please don't. That's all good. I'm joking.
No, I would like to support. You offer 1/10 of your skill, is that right?
Yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment.
Then
that's what
I'll
I'll.
can I use woodworking? No, hang on.
I quickly plane something.
Yeah, I do. Can you fashion a rudimentary lathe?
I quickly make a thumb screw.
No, I will just produce a dagger and look threatening with it. And I am a sellsword, so actually I'm quite good with a dagger. I'm not that good, it turns out, as I look at my skill. I offer you... It's a one-handed weapon, I believe. So, you know, I will finger it menacingly and offer you 3 points of a bonus.
Alright.
Okay.
+20 and you got a +3.
+20 and a +3. You're not going to believe it, but my target is 69.
Ooh!
Hey.
I can believe it, the way this game's going.
Alright.
Oh, get in!
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Can you believe
That
it?
must be a crit. That must be a crit.
Please be a crit.
Critical success occurs.
He critted on a 69.
And always succeeds. Arc, okay.
I guess I squeaked by.
Oh,
Ah, but,
in stream.
right. So critical success. I mean, it says that you just so far you get 4 XP unless I find that a crit gives you more XP or anything.
Okay.
So you can get your 4 XP, and I mean, really, whatever you want, you can get out of him because you got a crit. He just like pees his pants a little bit, and he's like, "Ah, I did nothing." He doesn't. If it's an inside job, he hasn't done it at all. He hasn't pinched anything, or made a deal with anyone. You can also see that where James May's been like making notes in his book, he's basically like tattletaling. He's like in Rain Man when he's like, the 783 squeezed and pulled it out my neck. He's like, they did a burlesque. They did that ant guy threw that guy. The kid said, "Yeah, biatch," lots of times. Like,
Well,
he's
not going to like what I'm going to do to him in a minute.
So he's like going to. That's what he's basically like making notes for his boss, Gregorian Davis, outside. He's like, this is like his little yes sir, no sir notebook. You like you catch a glimpse of that. I mean, with a crit, you could probably like look in it and see. You could just snatch it off him and look in that book as well and see what else he's noted down.
Yeah, I'll totally do that.
All right.
So my number one thing is I want to write off these 2 Burks being the people, the grand masterminds behind this game.
Yeah. They're totally not the They're totally not any grand masterminds at all.
Any information out of them that they're holding back, but I don't think they have anything. And then I'll nick May James Bird's notepad and I'll rip the pages out and just
Bird James May
in front of him and throw them on the floor.
So
and say, that's not very nice.
Oh!
Oh, him and his shiting puns.
Oh, he's so shiting us.
Yeah.
The only thing that you notice and that you catch a glimpse of in the book with your crit success is that James Bird May, blah blah blah, whatever his name is there, James May.
Mames J Bird, that was it. It's not easy to say.
Mames J Bird.
Yeah,
it's a bit.
He's put Bryce and a question mark.
Bryce.
And like a little angry face. He thinks it's. And he's put suspect and underlined it before you guys get in.
Let's face it, though, these aren't the brightest tools in the box, are they?
No, they aren't.
No.
But I feel it unfair to not give you any useful information.
Fair dues. Oh, meta clue.
Yeah. I mean, if it says Bryce, angry face, suspect underlined, I still take that as a useful clue, even without.
Yeah, we've got no other leads. It's like.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I keep that page.
Mm.
Who's Bryce? Point the gun.
That's the name of my new character.
Where can I find him?
And Jeremy
Throw
Clarkson's
a pencil
like,
on the floor.
it goes in that black stuff.
Yeah.
What is that stuff?
Pencil as well. I don't know. Don't touch it because if you lick it, you'll burn your tongue. That's why he's not talking at all.
You didn't
What
lick
an
it, did you?
idiot. Ugh.
Name's J Field.
Bird tongue.
Birdfield tongue.
Yeah, got a big like burnt tongue. Really awful. So.
Oh, the
Gonna
black
have a full
tongue.
tongue. The black tongue. Yeah.
He's got the black tongue of a liar.
It's a pirate thing, isn't
Isn't it?
Black
Tongue.
tongue.
it? You get
Where's
the
the black spot?
tongue mark. Oh right, yeah.
Oh,
spot.
is it?
My bad.
Yeah, I suppose if you licked the black spot, you might have a tongue that's black afterwards.
Oh yeah, the black spot.
Mm.
Okay. Little Lucian, the kid's like, oh, I don't like Bryce. He's scary. I don't like him.
Oh,
He's scary. I don't like him.
I'll cup a feathered hand around my ear and perhaps take the boy under my wing and say, "Oh, you don't like him, do you? Why is that?"
I don't trust him. He's really scary.
Untrustworthy
He
and
lives
scary.
lives in the woods on his own.
Does he?
Like him.
On his own?
Yeah.
On his own?
Yeah.
A hermit?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, he's called Bryce.
No,
I'm not a hermit.
no, Denise. He's not a hermit crab. He's not a crustacean.
No hermit. Those who choose to live alone, I say, eyeballing the ant.
No, sorry. Back home, we just call them loners.
Loners, outcasts, saddos, call them what you will.
Gotcha.
Have you taken the child off my back?
Well, he's under my wing at the
Temporarily,
moment. He might be under my wing off your back. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. If he's off my back, I want to go up to that black stuff and just science
Lick
it. They're not going to lick it. I want to science check it, see if I can determine what it is.
Science.
You can have a go at the black stuff and see if you've ever
Okay.
come across it before.
I'll have a look at the pencil first. It's melted.
Do you want to borrow my pencil?
Yeah, I'll have a look at the pencil to see what it's done. Then dip it in and be like, smell it. And then try and science it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna science this.
Science.
Yeah, I'm going to science this. It's the same as investigation. It's the same.
All right, so it's science. It's a +0. for the
Okay.
check.
So it's fine. I need to get below 34.
Do it. Bob Mortimer's just got a 1.
Could I? Oh, too late.
Oh,
It wouldn't have helped.
okay. So yeah, the pencil dissolves into nothing.
Mm.
You come to the conclusion that it's a toxic substance.
Toxic, did you say?
Dangerous. Don't lick it.
Oh God, no!
I know a song about that.
In a rage,
Wait.
I'm like, Lucian, cover your ears, and I'm just like, you guys have been absolutely effing useless, and I just kick the glue piece up on the floor so it goes all over his desk in a
Okay.
fury because I haven't worked out what it is.
Okay, it's a splodge on the floor. Are you kicking the splodge that's on the floor?
I thought it was in a barrel. Is it a splodge on the floor?
That's-
The stuff in the barrel is the treacle that's like
Okay.
stopping things going rusty. But the blobs that are on the floor are like the toxic stuff that the
Okay.
pencil dissolves in.
I will take one of the barrel lids off and just scoop the stuff up and throw it so it lands on his desk and melts through his desk.
Okay.
Instant
You could do
fury. Yeah. So I don't burn
I don't know
myself.
that you need an entire barrel. It's like a little.
No, I mean I'll just take the lid off the barrel, like
Alright.
you know, the disc, and then just
Use
like
as a
flick it.
yeah,
Use
a
it as
shovel,
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You
a
can do
golf
that.
club.
Yeah.
And it goes
Yeah,
up on his
like-
desk and burns a hole right through his
Yeah.
desk and melts down to the floor.
Best
again.
dad mug melts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's best dad stuff's just ruined. Oh,
I just storm out there and go, well, let's hope this Bryce is more helpful than these buffoons.
All right, so you stop out. What's does Mortimer and Denise, that's a fan, want to do anything else in here with these Muppets?
Well, yes. I mean, I'd be in the vicinity. I'm just admiring all the highly intellectual scientific work that's going on. Not to mention,
Science.
yeah, you know, it's bringing to mind some spoken word poetry about weird science. I mean,
Oh, hold on.
oh,
It's too late now. I didn't realise I had that. I had something like you did called Fevered Pursuit once per day. So for 1d8 mental stress to turn a failed science or. But I won't do it because I've damaged the desk.
I mean, it's a
Oh, it says-
stress as well.
Labour check into a success with no. So I just turned it into a success.
well, that sounds
I
good.
won't do it because I I've already like done stuff afterwards.
I mean, if you want to do it, you can, but it's a D8 stress. That's quite a big amount. Possibly. I mean, you can get 1 stress. Stress would be like 5.
Well, can we role play that when I walk a storm out, I then have an epiphany?
One more thing. Oh, Columbo.
Yeah, stick my head back and go. So I'll do the 1d8 stress.
Right.
It's worth it. What am I gonna get? That's not 1d8.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do you have to cross out
D8?
Hold on, do you have to cross everything else out?
Here
apart
we
from... There
go.
we go. So no, how's it? So I pressed the 1d8 and nothing else is highlighted.
Not one
and
of those dice is a D8 though, Dash.
I have. I've got a 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, 1d12, and 1d20.
We just rolled them all. What are you doing?
Well, no, I clicked the d8 and rolled it, and then it did those 3 ones. I'll try again. There you go.
D8.
3.
Yeah, you have a
Yes,
unique
that's
talent
fine.
when it comes to dice.
Dice, yeah. Okay, so on your sheet you can see what says mental conditions. So if you put a 3 in there, I know what your total
Mine
is.
says 9. So do I go take away 3?
Does it say 9/9?
Yeah.
Yeah. So put the first one down to 6.
Okay.
There
we go.
Total. If
Yeah.
you go over 9 stress, you tick that first defense box. You get minus 10% to all your mental checks.
Oh, so do I add
You
3
put
to the
them.
9?
No.
So when I go
9
down to
is
0,
Yeah.
then I go to that
No.
10th box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I
And
get it.
then you reset it and start again, but you're already like 10.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So yeah, have an epiphany.
You have
It's
this
the
epiphany, yeah. You're like, wait a minute. I don't know, what's your background? How the hell would you have actually known this by, like, maybe you've read about it somewhere or...
Maybe it's my spoken word poetry triggers something in him.
I know.
It is, yeah.
See, the thing is, I'm quite intelligent and wise.
Okay.
They're like 2 of my best skills. So he's like well educated, and the fact that I've got that skill that allows me to pass a science test, he must have some sort of. He's a ranger. Why would he? But things like engineering's really high and
All right.
science and stuff. So I don't know why he would. I'm guessing he's just a very educated person.
Yeah, I mean, there is like...
Yeah.
You know, there is like sort of engineering stuff in here, although it's like you have swords and stuff, you have guns, and there are such things as like, you know, bionic legs, like augmented.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any like augmented
Yes, I think I do, don't I?
stuff like?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure some of you have like bionic legs or whatever.
Where did it say that?
Oh,
where your legs are?
I think a previous character.
Where you
might
take
have
damage
one.
to it.
It's in.
I think it goes. Maybe it's in your weapons.
Yeah. It's
part
in.
of your
There's
weapons or something.
augments.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Augments next to your inventory.
Yeah.
I have an augmented
Yeah.
leg,
Oh.
I don't have anything.
according to this.
Okay.
My right leg has a lot of hit points.
Okay. It does a lot of damage.
My
if you
right
bit
leg also
somebody,
has a
right?
lot of hit points.
Is that just a
but there's
weird?
nothing else written down.
Yeah, I think that might be just a weird
Yeah,
flaw
no,
in the
that's just
character
like-
sheet, as opposed to anything.
Well, each location has a certain number of hit points, and then you have
Yeah.
a total number of hit points as well. But augments are more like
Yeah, they're more like sort of steam.
Yeah, mine's completely blank, and it just says installed in
Yeah.
right leg, 12 hit points.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe it's just something left over.
I think it is. I think it's
Yeah.
just an artifact. Yeah, right.
So yeah,
I have-
I'm going to say that
I have
as a
10
man,
balls, but I think that's ammo.
there must be because I've got arrows and balls.
No, I have
Or you're just
no-
very fertile.
I have no augmentations other than my ostentatious manner. What are we doing?
This stuff is like.
Yeah, I'll just say that
Well,
Adamant was when he was younger. He trained as an engineer in his hive,
Yeah.
and then he didn't like it and broke free and became a ranger. That would explain why his intelligence, wisdom, and engineering and stuff's so high.
You see, what you figure this stuff is some kind of like engine ooze. Like we've said, it's really toxic. What you'll have seen is this stuff only comes from one particular place.
Ooh.
You don't know where exactly this particular stuff comes from, as in where on this island. You know, it will only come from one particular place on this island.
Oh.
You know, if you went to a different island and found some engine ooze there, it would come from whatever was on that island.
Okay.
This is like
a byproduct or something then.
yeah.
So I'll be like, it's engine ooze, my dear fellows and ladies. That means there's somewhere on this island producing something that results in this toxic substance. However, sadly, do not know where this place is.
Don't put your pencil in it.
You see,
I only remember because I remember once back home we had some and I spilt it on a desk and it melted the desk, and the vision of his desk melting just clicked in my brain, and I just an epiphany of what it was. I mean, back home I could tell you exactly where we make it, but here it'd be a specific place.
Maybe we could ask Gregorius Davis. I don't think these two clowns will have any idea.
No, I doubt they will.
Start putting my pistol away unless there's some poetry coming in.
Perchy. Sorry, I may have lost
Yes.
the plot there somewhat. I've just been trying to comfort this poor child, and he's telling me all kinds of interesting things about this bad man.
Right.
Yes, Bryce. We seem to have clues.
Scary.
Yeah.
I mean, child, where does Bryce live? You said he was a hermit.
He lives in the woods.
The woods.
He has like a little house, like a cabin in the woods.
A hermitage. In the woods. A cabin in the woods. How very suggestive.
Maybe Bryce is making this stuff.
Why would he?
Why wouldn't he? He's our only suspect.
Oh, no. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, where are we again? We're here. This cabin in the woods. Now, I have to say, now I'm skilled at many things, if you have observed, but survival and finding the way, now that is my expertise.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Okay, Denise.
That's all I've got.
Are you tell us that this?
What? You're breaking up.
So, Denise,
Yes.
are you trying to tell us that you're going to lead us to this cabin with your survival skills?
I am. Not I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you directly. I can lead you there.
Oh, okay. Because telling us directly would have been, "Hi guys, I can lead you to the cabin."
Oh my god, how
Yeah,
prosaic.
I thought
of
that
you.
you were saying, I'm good at many things, but survival is not one of them.
No.
How it sounded like it was going.
Look, I'm good at, as you could see, I'm skilled at many things. And
I got very confused.
it's very easily done. I'm very confusing.
You know these
Gone away.
troubadours, everything has to be dramatic.
Yes. I am,
Poetic
I'm the
and-
biatch of a troubadour. I am very good at finding the way. That's all I'm trying to say. And if we have some clues, such as this gunk, this oil, this grease, whatever you want to call it, is made only in one place, and we know also that this Bryce character, this number one suspect, lives in a wood in a hut and he's a hermit. Well, let's go and bloody well find them and see if he is responsible for this goop.
Well, Mortimer, unless you have any more to say, I'm quite happy to take an expedition into the woods.
Yeah, I shockingly, tend to agree with this plan. I just wonder if we should maybe speak to Gregorius to see if they know where this engine.
Oh, of course, on the way out
comes
we can,
from.
yes.
On the way out.
Well, consult with the
Definitely.
peasants, why don't we?
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson
ignore
says, aren't you going to look at them footprints that are by the window anyway?
Footprints?
Yes, I was getting to that.
All right.
Get the gun out again. Shut up, you!
I'll back him up with a dagger,
Oh, God,
not really knowing what's going on.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
I'm sorry.
And you're under
Duress?
investigative law. That means you can't tell anyone about what happened here today. It's private and confidential.
Yes.
In case it compromises the investigation.
And the integrity.
So keep it to yourself.
Yes.
I'm looking at you, Mames Jaybird. I got it right.
Yeah.
He hasn't got pencil left now, and his notebook's been ripped up. So he's a bit lost.
All the pencils have been burned.
In the acid. Yeah.
He hasn't got a desk either to write at. It's like, it's just caved in the middle.
You haven't got a leg
And
to
I tore up his
stand on.
notebook.
Sorry. Footprints, you say, Mortimer?
My favourite
Yes, there's
dress.
footprints out the back.
Oh.
I thought,
They could be a clue.
Yes, Denise.
I just look at you.
They could.
I'm just like, child. I can't say mount me. Child, come aboard.
Climb aboard.
Climb.
Yeah. Jump on your,
Yeah.
Is he?
back
Is
to the
he?
saddle.
Is this child riding the ant in the manner of a sort of Wild West bull riding?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you,
yeah,
biatch.
no, I trained him how to ride correctly. He's a purely
He's a kid.
professional, rigid horse rider.
Rigid horse riding.
Oh, phrasing.
No, it leaves a great deal to be desired. I agree. I flounce on.
How old is this child? Is he like 10 or something, or 9?
Yeah, he's like 9 or 10.
Oh, God.
When I finish.
By the end of this adventure, he's going to be 19.
I'll be calling him child, and then adolescent, and then man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say there's a decade of investigation going on.
Seems like it. It's just taking that long to get to look at the bloody footprint.
Yeah.
Oh, footprints, you say?
Let's go look at the footprints. I
Let's.
feel an overwhelming
Yes, let's
pressure
go.
in the atmosphere to go look at these
Now that the
footprints.
child is safely secure on my back, let's
Trot on.
not dilly dally and head off. Yes. Let's canter to the footprints.
Mush.
I see no dog people, Mortimer.
Well, he does have a husky voice. I admit that.
Oh,
Boom. Thank you. Oh God, let's bloody look at these footprints, please.
Yeah. So they're outside. Yes.
I go and look
outside
at the
broken
footprints.
window.
Yeah.
We are looking at them.
Okay, they're out. The footprints are outside, obviously, the back broken windows.
Ah, yes, the obvious
Yes,
exit.
just- the obvious exit. So you can give me any kind of like make sense roll to see what you think about the footprints.
God. Now then.
Anyone good at this?
What are we doing?
Oh,
Investigate
what are we
footprints.
doing? Right.
What
yeah.
are we doing?
Perception, not really. I mean,
Survival?
streetwise.
I've got survival. My survival's 46.
Well, you're the queen of survival then.
I thought you were, Denise.
No, I'm Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Don't you know?
I just sat there quite happily as the ranger and listened to the troopers bitch tell me how to track someone down.
I'm good at finding things. I've got a way sense. Shut up.
Do you want me to do a survival? I can't think of what.
Wayfind. I get +10 specific bonus to survival checks to Wayfind. It's called Waysense.
Find the way. Is that
I'd find something. So then you've probably got more than me than to do that.
I'm shit at survival, but I have got Waysense.
Okay.
Which would give me just, I'm not saying I'm going to do it. 35 to use these tracks as a clue to find where they lead.
Well, if you just want to follow the tracks,
yes,
that's easy enough. You can just follow them. If you want to learn anything from the tracks, then you can do a survival check.
Bollocks. No, I just want to follow them. That's all I'm good at.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the survival check then.
Following the tracks.
Look, follow me.
Why are you going off and following the track?
I know the way.
I'll do the survival one. Yeah, you go off and follow the track.
I flounce
I'll
off.
do the test.
Trailing feathers and
little...
glitter.
I'll go down to the floor of the footprints and just like sniff it with my mandibles and be like.
I'll assist you by also examining the window so you can.
You assist me.
3.
3. That gives me 49.
And you've got
+4 if you round it up.
That's 20. So 69 again.
Hey!
I need my bingo calling sheet.
Yeah.
99.
Oh my god! I believe. That's not a crit fail. It's just a
It's almost.
just 2 over fails.
Hurrah.
Okay.
Adamant, what did you learn?
They are footprints, my dear Mortimer. And they head that way.
That's what you learn. There's some footprints.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Fabulous work.
Oh, God,
We better get after the bird.
Yeah. Maybe Denise. I was just too distracted by Denise.
I am fabulous. Yeah, very distracting.
Hey, Adam, I think you need to focus.
It's been a very crazy day, Mortimer. I'm not used to such shenanigans.
You can indulge in your passions when we've got the job done, but for now, try and keep it together, please. I can't do this on my own.
Actually, you can.
And then Adam he like puts his hands to his chest and takes a deep breath in. He's like, "Let's hunt this man down. Come on, Mortimer."
Yes, let's hunt this man down to the woods.
And what's his name again? Lucian is like, I think I want to go to Bryce's house. I don't like him.
Oh, you'll be with us.
We'll protect you, Lucian. You'll be safe.
Yeah, safe.
Don't you want to bring evildoers to justice like a real hero?
Oh, now you put it like that.
Exactly.
Won't it be an amazing story to tell your mum and dad when we eventually find them?
Alive and well, I hasten to add.
They won't think we're irresponsible at all for bringing you along, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I say, from in front.
Did you hear some bird-like grumbling from the distance?
Just tweeting.
Oh, God.
Oh, I've already used that joke.
Well, there's no joke I can't use over and over.
Okay, I mean me, because I could have used that's not very nice. But I've already used that one. That's a good one.
So you
cheesy.
take off after the footprints and track the footprints.
I just hope that Denise will stop her antics and we can get on with stuff.
Into pod ponds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, looking at how big this island is, going to be doing a fair chunk of traveling.
Hooray!
Just so you know, it might take you like, I suppose you don't know where the place is. If it was like right near Yuvgorod, it might only take you like 5 minutes to get there. But if it was like more towards the other side of the island, it might take you like. Let's have a look.
I've got
Please,
visions.
I have a question. Before we head off, have we just left the priestess at the front of the warehouse when waiting for us to come back around? Or
It should be fine.
Run after us?
She's been like keeping an eye on the whatever you
Yeah.
have been up to, and she can
we've-
always talk to me.
We've left with the kid. Has she followed us?
Yeah.
She's still. Oh no.
I don't think she's followed you. Okay, right.
So I've just got visions of now, like the three of us with the child on my back, just walking, like strutting into the woods with like the sun setting.
This
At
way!
night. With this priestess just standing by the door, like, oh my god.
Just waiting around the front of the warehouse, thinking they've been gone a long time.
They're really professional. They're doing so much investigation in this warehouse.
And very quietly as well. Suddenly.
Suddenly, yeah.
He looks in and there's like all the pencils are melted and there's Jeremy Clarkson crying. Tables burnt through. And all his Spectad stuff is burnt.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright, so you just all set off into the woods with the little kid. Did you get to the... What time did we say you got to the island in the end?
Oh,
We were very specific, like 4:37 or something.
it was something like that.
Yeah. So let's say it is early evening as you set off into the woods.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's just
I
gonna
think
get
given that
dark.
it's nearly 11.
Hmm.
Given that it's nearly 11, I'm going to call it there, and then we can look at how the hell you do travelling through the night and camping and all that shit.
I know, I think that's a cool place to leave it, just
Yeah.
us strutting into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
woods, just as the sun's going down.
Yeah, with a really happy, like,
With a small
and
child.
traumatized child, yeah. Covered in face paint with a
Yeah.
stick for a weapon.
Awesome.
Don't worry, by the time he's finished, he's gonna know how to use a bow and arrow.
Hell yeah.
You'll know 20
Yeah.
swear words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll be
Seen a
able to
lot of
drink.
birds
He'll be
hit.
able to drink 20 pints
Yeah.
and not even
yeah,
waver.
yeah.
He'll have had
He'll
what
be able to look after himself
Yeah.
if his parents have been killed
Yeah.
or whatever.
he'll be
That's what we know. We know his parents are dead. We're just toughening him up so he's not so hurt by
Yeah.
it.
just giving him a thorough education, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all the esoteric arts. What a splendid game. I've rarely
Yeah.
pissed myself laughing quite so much.